Bring the better mic over.
Yeah. There
And
you go.
or get a lapel mic.
I'm not getting a lapel mic.
Why not? That is not even a headset. You can just put it on you, then you won't have to worry about it.
I'm not doing it. Anyway, we're live.
Okay. Oh, are we?
Yeah. Well, I'm not live, but
Well, oh, you know what? The thing is, none of us should be starting the show. Miss needs to be starting the show.
That's right.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I? Because last
If you
time
want.
you guys said Scott, so
If you want to host, you can host. It's up to you. I'm willing to take on the role.
okay. Well, hello and welcome to Film Talk.
No.
I am not the.
No.
Nope.
No.
Or is it right? See, I don't know what show I'm on.
No, see, you're on Let's Make It IMD Better.
There you go.
Welcome. We're on Gamer Grudge. Like, let's just go through the whole list of shows that we have.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, we're back on Is It Right? And I'm not the typical host, as you can tell. I am Mist, who has only ever been on the show one other time since this point. The last time I was on the show was 3 years ago.
What was the movie?
The Third Man?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, she was here to talk about a good movie.
Yeah.
Nice segue, because we're going to talk about a movie that caught my interest years ago, simply because I like the original movie a lot better than what it gets credit for. We're going to be talking about Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven. Oh boy. It is a movie.
Mhm.
At least it attempts to be a movie. That was made by, I forgot what her name is, but the lead actress,
Rena Riffel.
Well,
Rena Riffel.
well,
Yes.
she's not the lead. She's the dumb blonde with the boyfriend in the first one.
I'm saying she's the lead of this movie.
This movie. So it's no, but I just find it really funny that the secondary actors got the film right.
She wasn't even a secondary. The secondary would be like
So
Molly.
great.
She's like a fourth. But
She's one of the people that Nomi strips with.
Yeah.
for all of like 5 seconds.
Yeah, early in the movie before she's a showgirl.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she gets pregnant by arguably the best actor of both movies.
The best actor in this film too.
I don't
Gina
know. Kyle
Gershon.
MacLachlan's really good.
Kyle MacLachlan's also great. Yeah.
I'm talking about. Well, yeah, Kyle MacLachlan's awesome, but in this film, he's the best actor.
Well,
For
I
sure,
say
yeah,
both.
yeah.
I say both movies because at least he's consistent along both movies.
Yeah. In this film, I was like, yeah, you're
Eh,
don't
This
leave.
film, he's phoning it in a little bit, Glenn Plummer. He's
I don't care.
well,
I wanted more.
he's stumbling over his lines a bit.
he's in about 2% of this movie.
He's the most entertaining part of
That's
this
a
film.
generous two. That's a
It's-
very generous two.
Yeah, that's the point. He's 2% of the film, but he's the most entertaining part of this film.
He's got a couple great
I
monologues.
will argue. I'll argue that one, Matt, because
Yeah.
I don't think he's the most entertaining. He's just the best actor.
Yeah, I mean, Satan's in this movie.
Yeah, literally.
Come on.
All right, so I guess we'll talk about the first time we viewed this movie a week ago for me.
How about we actually do first time you saw the original Showgirls?
The original?
Yes.
Mm.
I was too young to be viewing it in the first place.
You talking about the first time I watched Showgirls?
Yeah.
The first time I watched Showgirls, I was like I think I was 16, 14, somewhere around there. And I watched it on Spike TV.
So you saw a censored version?
Yeah, I was mad about that. I was upset about that. And then I finally got to watch it on HBO 2 years later when I was 18. So,
I have never watched the original Showgirls.
No.
Oh.
No,
So
you've
I've
only seen
only
this one?
watched this movie.
Oh my God.
no wonder you're gonna hate the whole saga. Then.
Oh man. The first one's gonna look way better in comparison.
Yeah,
It's
it's going to look like it put effort into it after
here's-
watching
here-
this one.
Here's the thing. I have only ever, whenever we've done a sequel to a movie that I've never seen before, I have only one time watched the original movie, and that was for Hellraiser. Another show we had episode where we had a guest on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still never watched Under Siege 1. I've still only seen the second one.
That's true. go see Under Siege 1, but you don't want to see it. I
Mm,
understand.
Pass.
I do not need more Seagal in my life.
Same.
Well, like I said, I was way too young seeing the very uncensored
Mhm.
first Showgirls because all I saw was the girl from Saved by the Bell was on it. That's all my brain absorbed until I watched the movie.
I love the pool scene. It was the most magical, funnest scene I ever seen in my
So,
life.
I was introduced to this as a jerk off tape that the guys were passing around in like high school. That's how I was introduced to it, which is an antiquated concept now that I think about it.
Yeah, when I was in high school, we had internet porn, so it kind of didn't need to do that.
Yeah,
That is
no,
true, you know.
I was the only one of my friends with internet.
You had to watch the R-rated film to actually sneak a peek for something, and usually you either get tits or something. That's all you would get. But yeah, fun.
But I really don't think the first one is as bad. I think I'm getting a better appreciation for it as I get older. It's not good,
Same
but
here,
it's not
same
as
here.
bad as what
Pennies from
it's
heaven.
touted to be.
Yeah.
It
I,
is-
No, I won't
I-
even. I'm not even going to put it together with this movie. I'm saying as a standalone movie, it's really not as bad as what adults were saying back then.
I think that we can very clearly look back at the first Showgirls in a post Disney Miley Cyrus era. It's like, and now looking at how it's more so that division of being a child actress to wanting to do your own thing. Because that Showgirls aired like almost right after the end of Saved by the Bell, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it came out like the same year as the college years.
The college
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wanted to
Yeah.
be taken serious.
So it's like I think being able to view it in a lens post Disney Miley Cyrus, we can probably look at it a little more fondly than you would have in 1995.
The problem is the movie's tone is just the strangest thing on planet Earth. Like
Yes.
it's like that is I think what actually repels people.
Mhm.
It also ends on like a really like abhorrent note.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It ends on like its grossest point. Like that leaves a real bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
yeah.
Also, and I didn't even realize this until I saw somebody else review this, and she brought up a very good point about how there's more than one person of color in that movie, but the one we focus on the most in that movie, the one who did absolutely nothing wrong,
Poor
got
Molly.
the worst end of it.
We'll
Yeah.
get to that later.
Well, it's interesting. It's like, is that the point though?
Right, and she brought that up in her own video.
Right.
That could have been a subtle point.
It's
You
like
know.
with Verhoeven, it's like it's not out of the question.
Right.
Like, he was thinking like that.
Yeah.
And I think like individual parts of that movie, his points are valid. It's when you congeal it all together where it's like, okay, what is your point? What is your ultimate point here?
Yeah,
Unlike this movie that has absolutely 0 point.
This movie has
I don't
nothing
know.
to say.
I think
No.
it's got a lot going on, guys.
Oh gosh.
Got the damn thing.
Once again, Satan's in this movie. You don't put Satan in your movie unless you're trying to say something about morality.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But I first saw Showgirls probably like a year or two after it came out on HBO or whatever, because I was trying to see boobs on TV, and I did
You see a lot of it.
successfully.
It was awesome.
Yeah. But then I kept watching it like over and over again because it was just like a fun movie. It was just like this weird, goofy movie.
And
Yeah.
we
and then
actually
and
saw
then
it.
I like realized, oh, it's the same guy who did RoboCop.
We also did a watch party on GF1 Studios.
Yep, we did.
I don't think I was there for the Showgirls one.
Yeah, you were. You were the one that filmed it. You were the one that gave us the movie.
Nope.
Yeah, we did the
I was there
Lex
for
thing.
Django.
Yeah, you were there for Showgirls.
Did we record this?
Yeah, we recorded. I have it. I have it recorded.
You guys are probably right. My memory not great.
I think what you mean is you were high as fuck.
There we go. There we go. Allegedly. Sorry.
Oh, that is the
Hold on.
optimal
Allegedly.
way to view Showgirls. to be clear. He's high as fuck.
I don't remember. I don't remember
Actually,
last time I
I
watched
enjoyed
Showgirls,
it
but it was
just
probably
simply
that.
because Franny and Chris never saw it before, and so it was just hilarious.
Yo, no,
Their
it was
reactions.
funny when I told him, like, I told everybody, like, wait a minute. We got to the sync pool scene and said, everybody shut up. This is the funniest scene in the whole film. And then it was like, what the fuck?
Yes. Especially Franny. Franny just killed it for me because she was losing her mind.
I gotta see this recording.
She was like, how does this make sense? There's no like scientific way. She's like fucking her stomach or something. What the fuck? It was
Well, to be fair, she's right.
yeah.
That
Mhm.
should not have worked at all. Like,
No.
I don't think anybody would have been comfortable in that situation.
No, she was like,
And that's when you go, Franny, you read hentai. And it diffuses the argument.
Well, hentai is art, okay?
yeah,
So is Showgirls.
How is Showgirls not art?
it was just fun.
Showgirls has inspired like a stage show and all other kinds of crazy. And this
No, Rhea Ripley
sequel.
also did the musical.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Anyway.
I think we've glazed the first movie enough. We have to talk about the second.
Wait, is there a song called "Ice on the Tits"?
Probably.
Okay.
That would not surprise me even a little. I do want to say one thing. I was reading an article about the sequel. Rhea Ripley is quoted as saying, "Showgirls is my Yentl."
Oh, honey, no.
I just had to share that.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
Was there any follow-up question?
No.
No follow-up.
Have you seen Yentl?
She just said it. It's like she's like just like like Barbara Streisand in Showgirls is my Yentl.
No.
Okay. I don't get that at all.
God, you should be utterly offended by that.
I'm more offended by that than the swastikas that show up in this movie.
I can't believe we ended the streak of of suicides in the movies, only to start a new streak.
That it's not suicides, but there is another death in a bathtub. Because Penny's twin sister died in a bathtub.
Oh
True. It is.
I have that written in my notes.
It wasn't shown. It wasn't shown.
It's
It was
not
only
shown.
spoken about.
That is true. The last two movies did show
Yes,
a suicide in a bathtub.
Only to start a new streak of swastikas in movies
Yeah.
we're reviewing.
We got to keep it up.
No.
But continuing the line of slurs you can't say
I'm
anymore.
gonna pick the new Hellboy. There's got to be swastikas in that.
It's gonna end in the next episode. So I'm just,
Okay.
it's sadly gonna end. Sorry.
Oh, Eric, you were not far off about this being a YouTube movie. It was a Kickstarter movie.
Yeah. No. Okay. So, to give a little peek behind what I might say later is that this movie is shot like a Generation One YouTube movie,
Uh-huh.
and then I said it was Agents of Secret Stuff ass editing.
How dare you? Kick-assy as immaculate.
I mean, I have seen porn with better production value.
Same here. I got that in my notes. I've seen porn with like Oscar quality almost.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I had to stop this several times because I'm like, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that just happen.
I'm like, porn is more. I literally I have written my. I can take a porn director and they could probably make a better film than this. I just gotta be honest.
It was devastating that I was watching this on something without a speed up feature.
Oh,
I had to sit.
no.
Oh yes, I had
Oh.
to speed up.
I watched
Okay.
the last 40 minutes
Did you watch
on
this on
double speed.
Fossum?
I forget. It was a free website one.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I've been perusing that.
Mm-hmm.
It is my new favorite place.
Oh, nice.
It's got some wild stuff.
Yeah, like me and Scott were talking about it before, but I found the weirdest one of all. Freak Off. It's exactly what you think it is.
Freak
Okay.
off.
All right. We should probably get this moving.
Well, I mean, again, none of that segue into the best scene and best line. You know what, Eric? I always enjoy your answers. What do you think is the best scene?
Oh boy, there's just so much to choose from.
I know, it's just a
um,
smorgasbord of good scenes.
best scene. Um,
Don't think too hard now.
yeah. Best scene is probably going to end up being. I don't know. I just kind of liked, her sitting on the couch, and when it was the fiance being the star dancer,
Mhm.
she's just be like, "That's supposed to be my thing." I don't know. It's like I don't know how many times we had to watch her doing that, but like it being somebody she recognized just almost made it worth it, just barely, maybe.
Okay,
Also, to
before I
be
go to
clear, there's
somebody
there's
else,
so many references you missed not seeing the first one
Yeah,
too. By the way,
Oh
like
yeah,
yeah,
like
lots of Easter eggs.
90% of this movie is basically a poor imitation of the first one.
yeah. No, it's like I'm like I don't fucking know what's going on.
mhm.
But since you brought that up, before we go to the next person, what was that show she was watching?
I
I was
don't
trying
know,
to
but
figure
I
that
Okay,
out.
I don't
okay,
know.
okay. So from what I gathered, it is a local access recording of a live dance show that I assume is just the same thing every time. So every broadcast is the exact same. So it makes absolutely no sense that she keeps watching it.
Well, she's
I
trying to
have.
learn the dances.
I mean,
She wants to be an expert.
my theory on that is it's actually footage from the Showgirls musical that she made before this.
or I have a theory. They're all dead and they're in the sixth circle of hell. But maybe.
Well,
I mean, I can't
what are we
discredit
doing?
that. You might be
Cartoon
right.
theories from fucking like 2011 here? What are we doing?
I mean, that is when this movie came out. So
Yeah. So that's a theory I got. This is they're in hell
yeah,
and
she's in
torturing.
purgatory the whole time.
No.
Yeah. They're doing this every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we
Uh,
can tie this back to Ed, Ed, and Eddie then.
a much better movie.
Yeah.
And debatable.
No, I'd rather watch Ed, Ed and Eddie. But Zach, how about you? What's your favorite or best scene, or what you think is the best scene?
Okay, best scene. I have two, but I'm just gonna do the one. I could not stop laughing during their pool scene when the kazoo music started.
All the music in this movie is great.
So
I
Okay,
just
okay.
would
They
not.
they use some royalty free ass music in this
Totally.
movie.
I loved it.
I'm
The
like,
fucking like public domain stripper music is
yes.
great.
so hold on. Here's the thing, because I got it written down that the pool. You talking about the pool sex scene?
Yes.
The pool sex scene, in my opinion, is the best and worst scene, in my opinion.
I almost didn't separate my lists.
I
I know. No, no. I'm gonna
separated it
get
right
into that,
there.
Scott. I'm gonna
I,
get into that.
I laughed. I laughed at it because I was like, "Wow, this is funny as hell." But then I kept questioning him. Like I got notes written here about it. Like this is unsexy.
I,
So,
It had bubbles though.
And
I,
also, I think that's the point.
I,
Like,
I also said, "What the fuck is the bubbles doing in here?" Yeah. I
Yeah,
also,
it's commenting on the original sex scene. It's not
I,
trying to be sexy.
I,
no,
I
no.
think one of the main issues I'm going to end up having with this movie is that I don't have that part of the brain that has so bad it's good. It's just bad.
I got that. I get it. But and also I said it also comes back full circle because we're talking about his sister. Wait, her sister died in a bathtub accident with bubble bath accident, and she just had pole sex with this lady with bubbles. Fuck this movie.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
a
I wrote
metaphor.
down. Huh?
It's a metaphor.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. I know. But yeah, best and worst thing in my opinion. But I also have another one. But yeah.
I mean, were you
I'll,
done, Zach?
I also want to give a shout out to when I watched her pour a bottle of water into a glass and give it to her. I don't know why that cracked me up so much. Like, I think there's this little sight gags all throughout this movie if you pay attention.
I don't think it's I don't think it's intentional.
No.
No, no.
Oh no, it doesn't need to be intentional for me to laugh at it.
All right, Scott, how about you?
I mean, I guess I gotta go with that whole sequence with, the Nazi Wizard of Oz painting or stained
I
glass window, the Freemasons,
I was not expecting a
Satan.
Helena Blavatsky reference in fucking
Showgirls
Dude, that whole
too.
sequence, it was, I was saying to Mist, it was like something out of Twin Peaks. It's like this crazy ass,
well,
surreal
well, I mean,
nightmare
well,
lodge.
Rita
Good
Ripley was
movie.
well,
There's
no,
no,
Rita
she's
Ripley was
clearly
in
trying to do some David Lynch stuff. She has
yeah.
like a sign that says Mulholland Drive.
Well,
I think she was painting.
she was in Mulholland Drive.
Yeah. So like she's
Yes.
clearly going for that.
Yeah, no, that was entirely
And
intentional.
honestly, if you took that scene out, it would work in Twin Peaks.
You could put
No,
it in Twin Peaks and say David Lynch did this and be like genius.
no one would question you.
Yeah, that this certainly would be taken out and be the worst part of a David Lynch movie.
Yeah,
But it would still work.
It would work. It would just be the worst part.
But you'd also be like, man, remember when Satan and that fucking like shredded wheat guy showed up?
Mhm.
All right, Mac, did you have anything else to say about your answer? Or
I got another one. That was that wasn't my original. My favorite scene was her. It was I knew exactly what I was getting into when I saw this, and that's when she started licking the statue all sexually, and then she spit it out later. I laughed at that, and I knew that, oh, you're gonna get that type. We're going into that type of film. This film's gonna suck. But I laughed at that scene. I laughed at it. Yeah, her licking the statue. I kind of did just laughed like this is wow. Also, what's up with them putting Patron? What's up with them putting Vaseline in their mouth?
that is actually a thing.
No, that's a real thing.
I get it. It's just okay.
That that actually wasn't a bad thing because many models do that one.
Mhm.
That might lead to my pick for worst line.
Okay.
Put a
Well,
pin in
okay, so what I thought was the best scene, I think this was one of the first messages I sent to Scott was the murder scene. I'm like, what? she she took a leak
the
and
triple
somehow
murder?
she took a leak and somehow that led to a murder scene. And also what really tickled me was, and I don't know if you guys kind of know Scott did, the knife was clearly not in that woman's body. It was laying on top of
Yes,
her.
Oh
correct.
yeah, it was amazing.
So fun thing about that scene is that I had looked away and then I looked back and then they were dead. And I'm like, I'm not bothering rewinding. That's just happened.
Okay,
You didn't
and
really
those
miss
of you who are
anything.
watching this, that is not an exaggeration. If you blink, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, you saw everything you were supposed to see.
Oh my gosh. And that sets in motion the end of the movie. Spoiler if you care. That sets the wheels for the end of the movie because she has a tissue where I'm like, I don't know where you got that from, but okay. You have
Oh
a
well,
tissue
yeah,
and
she like kisses the tissue.
yeah, she kisses it before using it, which I'm like, that's gross.
Yeah, and then she
Uh,
wipes herself.
and then she pulls out the little Hollywood card that I'm fairly certain was not real. I mean, it led her to
Oh,
the
it was
real
just like a
thing.
printout. Like she printed
Yeah.
it on like a laser printer.
And she barely buries it. And
Oh,
this is what
she
leads to
kicks
the
it like a dog.
she kicks it like a cat.
She's just like burying it like very lightly.
And yes, there's a murder mystery, quote unquote, where a detective pops in and figures out that she's the killer, even though she wasn't. At least not on purpose. Two of the people she killed. One of the people she did,
Yeah, she
kind
she
of.
kills the killer.
I don't. She wasn't holding the knife.
True.
Yep.
No, but her prints were on it because she was wrestling with the woman.
Hmm.
But
It's
ultimately,
it's a bit of a Cobra Kai season 6 situation.
if you put logic into it, that is evidence, but I don't think it was enough to send her to jail or prison.
Especially
She's
not for
only
the murder of the first two guys.
okay. Listen, she obviously wasn't in there for murder. She got out in 6 months.
Well, that's because the detective maid proved that she was innocent.
Oh gosh, yes, we're gonna talk
She
about
wrote
her
she wrote
a
a thesis on it.
dissertation.
So I
Detective
need to
whose name
ask
is
about
Maria
I
Strauss,
need
who I went to high school with.
what was that supposed to be her actual cop attire, or was she just still a stripper?
Yes.
Yes.
Look, are you implying in that world stripper cops wouldn't totally be a thing?
That sounds like one of the superheroes that Stan Lee would have made in like the early 2000s.
Kind of did.
I'm gonna get a
Stripper
fucking
cop.
aneurysm.
Stripperella is it?
Stripperella.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a
It's a
fucking.
spin-off.
This movie's gonna give me a fucking aneurysm.
Well, that's why you need to watch the first one. It'll bring you back down,
Yeah.
kind of.
That'll level you out.
No, it won't.
I mean, the other part about that scene was I do not remember if she was covered in blood, but then she changed into the outfit that was covered in blood and had the stab wound in it. So I'm like, what was
Yeah.
your point? Why did you?
She dressed like the like the
Also, 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 why did the Marilyn Monroe impersonator say, like the blonde hair and point to her clearly pink hair?
Yes. Oh my god. That scene just tickled me so much. Like I couldn't stand it. I'm like, okay, this is a movie that has no point. I need to turn my brain off, no more logic. Just watch it and enjoy the ride for what it is.
A lot of fun with
So,
a lot of these background characters, like the other dancers who are like talking about penises and vaginas.
Yep.
Lot of fun stuff there.
and once again, some of those characters were supposed to be representatives of other characters from the first movie, which I kind of wanted to talk about because there was a lot of parallel characters,
Yeah.
which was weird. It was weird because it's kind of like I feel like you're supposed to be this character, but you're doing a bad job at it.
Also, why was her goal to go to Hollywood to be on a local access dance show? You
That
gotta
wasn't
set
her
your
original
bar a
goal.
little higher.
She wanted to be in movies originally. She gave a lap dance to that one dude who was like, "I'm gonna put you in a movie," and then she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna follow you to Hollywood." So she's settling for public access, I guess.
Well,
And,
no,
and to be fair, from the first movie, she kind of was that I'm just going to settle what I can get.
Yeah, I mean, she gets knocked up and settles for Glenn
For,
Plummer.
for a man she met like 2 minutes ago. So, see, Eric, you miss a lot of context when you don't watch the first movie. It
Yeah,
makes so
yeah,
True.
much more
yeah.
sense.
Here's the thing.
sure, miss.
I watched the
Sure.
first movie, and I think it's not good.
You're
So
wrong.
don't feel bad.
No, we're not selling you a pipe dream here.
Oh
It's
no, no,
it's
no,
not
we're
the
not.
best
We're not.
movie, but between the two, it is the better movie.
Yeah, it is way better.
Yeah,
All right, well,
given what I've learned about your taste, it's not a movie for you.
No, it's
No.
I knew it wouldn't be.
So what about best line? I'll start this one. I I had it written down and then my computer decided to crash, so I lost the line. But best line and best character has to be the stripper detective, where she talks about she went to detective school.
Oh yeah, I study cases like this in the detective class that I'm
I
taking.
also have
Oh my
this
gosh.
That's the
I also have this written down in my notes. Where did I put this? Here we go. Okay, the maid's a detective. This is such bullshit. How do you dress like that and a detective? This is bullshit.
I mean, no, you can. You can do both.
yeah.
It was just forced here.
I mean, I think that was totally logical.
Mhm.
She was a maid by day, detective by night.
Okay.
I mean,
It's like
I
a
know you're
TV show
making
on
it. I
NBC.
know you're making a joke, but you can, in fact,
Yeah,
be
I'm making
both.
a joke.
Oh yeah,
What
sure, yeah.
she's wearing does not
No,
determine who she is.
no, it's ridiculous in this movie.
It's
Yes,
really
But like,
ridiculous. Yeah,
yeah, there's no reason that like you couldn't
yeah.
dress like her
but
and be a
in
detective.
the context
I
of this movie, there's no
uh,
way
uh
that she
They won't
was.
dress like that.
but also dressing like that as a cop is an occupational hazard, and probably you shouldn't do that.
It right.
But
Like
technically, she's a
Unless
detective.
she's undercover.
Um, I'm just gonna interrupt this for a second. I looked up stripper cop because I
Mm-hmm.
do. Um,
All right.
you're not gonna guess who the director is.
is it
Wait,
Verhoeven?
there's something called
Thomas
Stripper Cop?
Thomas Ridgewell, aka Tom Scott.
No, that makes
Huh.
sense. That makes sense.
I just I don't know. I just saw that. I had to bring it up. Um, we are
All right,
learning
I'm
all
seeing that
sorts of
here.
things today.
Stripper Cop.
Also, wasn't Barbarella a stripper by day and cop by night?
I think so. I haven't seen that in a while.
It's been a while since I've seen that cartoon.
I've never seen it.
I mean, Stripperella. No,
It's Pamela Anderson in her
she's a
prime.
she is a stripper by day. No, she is a no. It's the other way around with her. She's a stripper by night, superhero by day.
Okay.
Yeah, because stripper works at night.
Yeah.
Uh, Scott, let's go with you with best line.
I mean, you kind of took mine. But I mean, there's a lot of good ones in this. Uh, uh, how about I'd like your tits. Your table is right this way. And that was Satan?
Mhm.
I don't know. It's hard to pick like a best line from this. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna go with James's the beginning of James's little monologue. The I never said a bitch ain't got no talent. The world's hard out there. Everybody's got AIDS and shit. H1N1, swine flu, and then he goes off.
Yeah. No,
The
that
A
was the only thing I was ever going to say.
also the AIDS and shit is a reference to the
Is a
first
Yeah,
one.
reference.
Yes.
I knew that was a reference. I just to go off on mine. I just want for as a I assume he's going to be present in everybody's sequel pitch. That it needs to continue with more deadly diseases that have come out since
So
2011.
you're saying we need the COVID times
Yeah.
version of him.
Yeah, we need the post COVID version. Yes.
It was full tinfoil hat.
Yeah, they are making him very much a conspiracy theorist, even though, yes, he's right. He's a conspiracy theorist that was right.
Everybody got AIDS and shit. H1N1, COVID-19, Alpha variant, Delta variant, Beta variant, Gamma variant.
He's like the Bubba Gump of deadly diseases. He's just going to go down the whole list of deadly diseases after so many years. He should have his own movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mac, how about you for best line?
Well, I mean, I did like him, and I got another. I thought Scott was gonna steal mine, but he didn't. Luckily, I never said she was a bad dancer. I like that line. That line made me laugh. I never said she was a bad dancer.
Which the movie goes on to prove very much she is a bad
She's
dancer.
terrible.
Yeah, she's not good.
Which is weird because she's actually a trained dancer.
No, she's actually a good dancer. It
Yeah.
has to be a talent to dance that badly when you're trained.
I was expecting her to come out there and do the Cabbage Patch one time. I was like, this girl can't dance. What the fuck?
What was weird is that when she was doing the ballet thing with Big Booby Blonde, I had to stop that for a second because I'm like, okay, she's not dancing well here, but something about her formation says I have danced at one point in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out, yes, she is a professional dancer.
Yeah.
Or a trained dancer. Not I don't know if she's professional, but a trained dancer.
In the first showgirl, she actually could. She actually dance
Yeah.
Do
well.
we really see her? We see her like grinding on
Yeah.
Elizabeth Berkley, but we don't really see
Yeah,
her
and we
dancing.
do see her do some weird booty hip dance thing on a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's different, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
But no, something about her formation in the ballet scene. I'm like, you know what? She's clearly phoning this in, but she does have the proper stance. Like even doing this badly, she's not hiding the fact that she has had some type of training at some point in her life. Eric, wait, did you say your best line? I don't think you
Yeah,
said your
no,
best line.
I said,
Yeah.
I had no other thing to do for best line. And I refuse to pick another one.
No, I don't blame you on that one, buddy. Zach, how about you? Best line.
You're not dumb, you just play dumb. Like a
Like a
possum?
That was my
possum?
back. Damn it! That was my
No,
backup.
a
That
possum
was my
plays dead, not
backup.
dumb.
That was my
I
backup.
I also like the age gag they were doing, where it was like just listing off numbers and just where they kept on trying to guess each other's age. That was good.
Not that she's a bad looking woman, but trying to guess her age, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go with 32. Okay, all right, sure, you're
Right.
32.
32, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if she's 32, I'm 17.
In that universe, you very well could be.
Eric, I'd rather not get caught talking to a 17-year-old boy.
See, I think the concerning thing would be that I've been doing this show for 7 years.
Uh-oh.
Real Jack situation going on there.
Well, since we talked
Ooh,
about
we
the
gotta watch Jack at
best,
some
nope.
point.
No, we're good. We're
No,
good.
it's a Francis Ford Coppola movie. One of the greatest directors of all time.
Since we talked
Yeah,
about the best, let's
and Hook
go.
was a
Okay.
Steven Spielberg movie. One of the best directors of all time.
What do you got
Hey,
against
hey,
Steven Spielberg?
hey, come on, slow down, slow your roll.
So we're moving on to the bad.
Yes. Because this movie's so great. How could there be anything bad about it? I know you guys were struggling to find anything bad in this movie.
Kinda.
I mean, my lists are basically the same for both.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of scrolling through the whole movie here,
Oh, I got
Yeah.
plenty of
trying to
bad
pick
stuff.
Okay,
something.
Matt, let's start with you because I know you have a lot to say.
What you want me to do? Which one?
Worst scene.
Okay, let's be honest. I would say anytime that she's literally doing, she's just stripping, that was the worst thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think her stripping in broad daylight, it did nothing. I was sitting there like, this is
That
not
was
sexy.
so depressing.
It did. It looked so depressing. I'm like,
She's just in like a tiki bar.
yeah. I'm like, this is what? Do something. Like this ain't even. I think crazy. Look, I remember we watched. Let me be honest. A few weeks ago on Black Film Talk, we watched State Property. Miss can attest to this.
Mhm.
Those strippers were doing more. Were doing more for me in that damn film, and they weren't saying shit in that film than she was, and they weren't doing
So you're
nothing.
saying strippers need to be quiet, Mac. That's what I got out of that.
Nah, it's not the fact that you need to be quiet. It's just how she was dancing. I was like, it's not doing nothing for me. It's not sexy.
Okay. Let me put it in a slightly different way. All the stripper scenes in How I Met Your Mother are significantly sexier than
You're
anything
damn
in
right.
this movie.
Yes, you're right. They were sexier like that.
And that was on network television.
They were sexy. Yeah, like this was like King of the Hill. Actually, was kind. Even that was a cartoon. That was kind when they did. No, not King of the Hill. Family Guy did the stripper scene. That was actually a little bit more risque, a little bit better than this. I was like, what the hell is this? This is boring. I actually was about to. I'm not gonna lie. I about threw some stuff at the TV like this sucks. Boo.
This isn't giving me a boner.
Yeah, yeah, it's not doing it for me.
Okay, I would like to go next because I also have a just My worst scene is just a general problem with this movie.
What?
The whole movie.
All right. So for my worst scene, I am picking the lack of any transition between any two scenes.
Oh, come on. That's not a problem. That's a feature.
Every
Keep preaching.
every scene in this goddamn movie doesn't transition into the next one. It just stops and plays the next scene.
No, it's all flowing into each other like Speed Racer.
Scott, when I can transition better than him, I can transition better.
Okay.
And I do not do a good job. I can transition.
I don't know.
Scott,
These are
how
Mac
dare
level
you compare
transitions.
this to Speed Racer? Speed Racer is miles better than this movie. I
Way better.
No, Speed Racer is a masterpiece of editing. This movie, not so much.
But Eric, I will say this about one of the transitions, and I actually said this to Scott because I was falling out laughing when this happened. So the last time you see Glenn Plummer on the screen,
Mhm.
and he just walks off. I told Scott, I'm like, that was it for him. He just walked off, took his check, and never came back. That was it for him. That was the best transition of that character ever.
I feel like this movie could have been improved if it would have just used only star wipes for transitions.
Honestly,
it should have Star Wars like editing, where it's just like fading to the side and Star Wars.
Legitimately, if this movie only had in camera transitions, like in camera, like
Yeah.
you know, video camera from the 90s in camera transitions, and only had that, it would be a significantly better movie.
It would be a 10 out of 10.
Birdemic had better transitions in this.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Now you're just talking out your ass.
Now you're lying. Birdemic doesn't have better anything on anyone.
No.
Birdemic was actually more interesting because I had more fun watching that piece of shit film. Oh.
I'd say I'm 50-50 on that one.
I think I
laughed
prefer
more
this
at
one.
this.
I prefer Purge.
Yeah, I laughed more at this.
The Purge
Yeah.
was funny. Like
All right, Scott, what was the worst scene for you if you can actually separate your list for a second?
For this one, yeah, I can pick a worse scene. It's the weird foursome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I disagree.
It went on so long.
I laughed through the entire goddamn thing.
I started out laughing, and I was laughing when the hot executive shows up.
She was like,
But then it just keeps going.
Okay.
All right, so
why do you show up as the executive and then put the mask on?
Because the mask is more about the kink than it is the function, Eric.
Zach, this is not eyes closed. This is not. Oh my goodness, eyes closed. Shut.
No, it's not eyes wide shut.
Eyes closed shut.
yeah,
wide
eyes
open.
closed shut.
This is not that.
You're right. It's not because his eyes wide shut, but okay.
It's not that film. It's not that.
All right, this isn't eyes closed open. Listen.
Not that porno. I'm telling you, it's not that porno. I'm sorry.
Eyes wide shut isn't a porno either.
No. Eyes closed.
Did they ever do Mouth Wide Shut? It's like a porn parody.
Yeah. Eyes closed. Shut.
Or would it be like ask, pucker, gape?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to piggyback off Scott's because that was actually one of mine. Only because it actually bothered me because I don't know if they ever said her name, but the main dancer before the main dancer before Penny wanted to be the
I'm
main
sorry,
dancer.
you mean the star dancer?
Yeah, that one. Yes, her. So she broke her hip as I roll my eyes. Because sure.
The fucking the slowest fall in all of cinema history.
And what's sad is that it happens twice in that movie by two different characters.
Yeah. The second time it's poetic though. Because
sure, we'll go with
you remember
poetic.
Well, the
first time
second
it
time, at
happened.
least it's just not fucking glitter. Right?
Oh my god. By the way, Eric, that's also a reference from the first movie.
Mhm.
Oh,
But yeah, but it's actually
It only
done,
happens once in the first movie.
Yeah.
and it makes more sense in the first movie how it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so she breaks her hip, and they say she shatters her hip again. Rolling my eyes at that, and she's having a full on foursome. It's like, didn't you just shatter your hip like yesterday? There is no way you're okay doing this. That has
Also,
genuinely bothered me.
did nobody tell her how to use a fucking crutch?
Hold on. Here's another thing. Do any of these motherfuckers know how to film a sex scene properly? Because I'm sitting there
No.
like, what the
No.
fuck? Damn,
No.
none of them can film.
None of them were film worthy. None of
None
them.
of them. Like
Yeah,
I'm
like-
sitting there like even the pool scene. I'm sitting there like, why the fuck are y'all pouring champagne on each other? That's not
Because they
sexy.
did that in the first movie.
Yeah, they did that in the first
I know,
movie.
but
It's a reference.
It was
They're
so
making a
weird.
reference to the first movie.
yeah, I understand that we're gonna do it, but I was like, oh cool, you're gonna put champagne on her. Okay, cool. Reference to the other one, but
Yeah.
they were like bubbles. I was like, David, fuck this. Also, another thing I did, another part I want to say, why? Well, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let Zach go. I got my second one. He might.
But I wasn't done though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm piggybacking on what Scott said because I do agree because that scene genuinely bothered me. But the other worst scene was anything with Glenn Plummer in it because I'm like, you are so much better than this. Why are you slumming it? Please stop.
They're also kind of the best scenes.
Right. Exactly. Like they're the best, at least vocally done scenes.
I mean, again, he's only in the very beginning of the movie and the very end of the movie.
Enough
And
to get on
he
the
pops up-
DVD cover.
But he pops up one time again in the middle where he has like a phone call with somebody, I think.
Yeah,
No.
where he has like the weirdest monologue where it's like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, he's not like talking to any character we know. I think he's on the phone with somebody though,
Yeah.
right?
It's and he listened to the voicemail that she left.
Oh yeah, maybe that's
That's
it.
what
Yeah.
that's
And
what
then-
it was.
and then
He listened to the
monologues.
voicemail and then he monologues like he's
Yeah.
talking to her, but not.
No, it's like a Shakespearean soliloquy.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
So yeah, that's why it's my worst because I love this man too much to see him slum it in a movie like this. He was so much better than this. So that's my worst scene. Zach, how about you?
I didn't like the whole statue thing.
Yeah, the statue thing was weird.
No, honestly, it was just kind of it wasn't funny enough for me. Like it could have been dumber. You know? That's all.
Yeah.
Like that's what I need.
I mean, like any scene, it could have been fill in the blank better.
Mhm.
Am I wrong about that? Like, honestly, any of these scenes, it could have been fill in the blank better.
I mean, yeah, they could have like done a second take every now and then.
I mean, she could have twerked, but I don't even think that could have worked in my scene. But you know,
That is the
I don't
least of the
necessarily know that.
problems.
Yeah, that's not going to make the movie better necessarily.
yeah. I just want to say this. Another thing I didn't like was the fact that in every scene, it seems like they're looking at the camera. They're looking directly at the camera.
Several actors are,
Yep.
for sure.
And this
Oh, yeah,
are looking
definitely.
At this camera like hard.
But also some of them I don't think are looking necessarily at the camera. I think they're looking at their lines next to the camera
Yes.
being held up.
Which is even worse.
What was your first clue? The fact that they were looking like they were reading cue cards, or sounded like they were reading cue cards.
It was a combination of the two.
Well, there was two scenes in particular. The pool scene. After they got done doing whatever the fuck they were doing, they looked directly at the camera, and like, I was just like, I'm sitting there thinking that when I said, okay, so is this a movie or is this softcore porn? Because this is exactly what you do directly after you do.
Mac, I have a question for you.
Yes,
Only for you.
yes.
This is like the sixth time you've mentioned this pool scene.
Yeah.
Did you really hate it, or are you trying to gaslight us that you hated it?
I really didn't like this scene.
You know what scene I really didn't like before we get off of worst scene? When they pull the hot dogs out of the water and they're very clearly not cooked.
Oh my God.
They're
I,
so
Oh
I,
my God,
obviously
the
yeah.
not
whole
cooked.
scene bothered me. Like everything about that
Yeah.
scene bothered me too.
Also another one of the very long list of scenes in this movie that go on way too fucking long.
It
Yeah,
does really go on
Yes.
for a long
hot
time. It's
dogs.
also
People
it's
want
not really a reference.
No, no, it's just a thing.
Yeah, it's just a
And
thing
also
that they
it's
decided to do,
they
which
they
is
try to
makes it
make it
stranger.
hot and it's not. It is not hot at
not
all.
hot. Yeah.
No, no.
And then shockingly, when they do have to bite into the hot dogs, they're suddenly more cooked. It's almost like them biting into that would have been a health hazard.
I'm like, how is
I don't think this movie was meeting any health codes
I
though.
don't get.
Also, what also bothered me about that scene was, and this is how I knew they're trying to go for something specifically, is they had hot dogs and cucumbers. It's like, are you
Yes.
kidding me right now?
Hot dogs, cucumbers,
What were
and
they going for?
champagne. Why
I
do you
don't
have champagne?
I don't
That
get it.
makes no
Well,
sense.
What is it about hot dogs and
don't
cucumbers?
make me destroy your search engine again, because you know I will. I will destroy everything you try to cultivate.
What?
God,
I mean,
and
my
no
my
buns for
algorithm's
those.
already fucked.
No buns for those hot dogs either.
No,
No, no.
honestly, it probably would have been more entertaining if they ran the hot dog through each other's
Yeah,
butts.
it would have worked, but I'm just saying it just didn't work.
Jesus Christ, Mist.
I'm trying to get something out of that scene.
I needed some substance. It was nothing. Like you're drinking champagne, eating hot dogs, and a cucumber. I'm like, what? You're what?
Well, okay, the champagne thing makes sense.
Mhm.
That actually does. Like the hot dogs and cucumbers.
Well, eat something with the damn champagne. Like,
Well, they're penis shaped, so
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
That's
yes,
what
I'm aware of that, but still, you can find something better than hot dogs and
here's what they
cucumbers.
could have done.
Like
They could have got some
corn,
Ritz
a
crackers,
banana,
some sour cream, and they could have done something with that.
See,
corn dog,
it should have just been
I
popsicles.
can see a use for the sour cream
popsicles.
in this scenario. The
Good
crackers
call.
aren't dick shaped.
That's
Right.
But
See,
yeah,
it would have been funny if it just been random dick shaped things, but there was a bunch of them.
yeah.
You know?
It's just in plates full of
Yeah,
dick shaped
look,
things.
if the fact that it stopped at just two is, it's like if it's just one, it's funny. If it's exactly two, it's not funny.
Well, they only have so much budget. They can't afford too many dick shaped things.
Yeah. Also, one more thing I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that she was when she was talking to what Big Tit, whatever her name is,
Katya.
in the hotel
Yeah,
room.
Katya.
Huh?
Katya. Katya.
Katya. I didn't like the fact when she got the, huh?
Sorry, I was clearing my throat.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't like the fact when she got done talking with her, and then she just literally like bend over and she assumed the position, and I'm sitting there like, okay, what's gonna happen? And that goes back to what Eric was saying. It went right to the next scene. I was like, what happened next? I need to know. Why did you do that?
Again,
I think
just
you know what
scenes-
happened next.
just scenes just stop in this movie.
It just stopped. She just bent over like, I'm done. Like she was like, oh, cut. I was like, huh? I like, ah.
I will say another worse scene, mostly because of how jarring it is when Katya is having her mommy dears moment in the dressing room.
Yeah.
That was jarring. Like I'm not even sure if that was the worst thing. It was just jarring for me.
I said,
It's
oh,
another like Shakespearean soliloquy. It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Yeah, I got written in my notes. Oh, look, Harlequin. Here we go.
What?
Yeah, what is it?
Like somebody trying to be Harlequin. No, yeah, I know.
No.
No,
No,
not
that
even.
is that is
not
totally
even
a mommy
wow.
dearest moment.
I know, but we don't see her put on the makeup in Mommy Dearest, don't she? Just comes in there.
No, she has it on.
Mhm.
No, we don't see her. Never mind. I may have to watch Mommy Dearest again. Because one she didn't put it on. But okay.
Anyway,
So since we went to best scene, how about or best worst scene? How about worst line? Eric, we'll start with you again.
see, you are a star fucker.
Oh my god. I forgot she says that at the end.
It's closing line.
I love that.
Oh my
I mean,
it's so
that is
bad.
the second movie in a row where the closing line is one of the worst lines in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Eric, that dude that she's in the car with is in the first movie.
Yeah.
doing the exact
And he
same
does
thing.
Yes,
Exact
he does
same
the
thing.
exact same thing. The only difference is he doesn't sleep with Elizabeth Berkley.
No, Elizabeth Berkley
Right,
actually
yeah.
did something to him.
No, she doesn't.
No, no, it's left
No.
off.
No. Other way around.
She threatens him, but
Yeah,
she doesn't do anything.
it's basically the same thing,
Yeah.
except she doesn't use a gun. She uses a knife.
And not even a knife, a switchblade.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
yeah, I forgot she says that in the movie. Which he wasn't wrong. He was, apparently. Zach?
I don't have one because I was trying to find one that was baseline worse than what was already happening. You know? Like, you see, the problem with judging movies like this is there is, when you're at the bottom of the barrel, it's like you can't make anything worse. You can only make better. You can only make me laugh from other things. So it's like unless you want all the dialogue I didn't laugh at, it's like, what do I do? So I couldn't come up with anything specific.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
valid.
I laughed at a good chunk of this movie though. So.
Oh, this is a laugh-worthy movie. So if you were in fact trying to make a point in your movie, sorry, it was lost upon the five of us. Mac, worst line?
Here we go. Worst line. Penny Saint telling I forgot his name. Forgot the guy in the beginning. Penny Saint Penny saying, and I gotta put in context, after saying, after giving this man a lap dance, showing this man her titties, asking her after she does all this, how old are you? That's something you ask before you do all that shit. I kind of was upset with that. I was like, this makes no sense because this. I know, but this is how you get yourself trapped in the situation. He could just like, hey, I'm 17. Oh, fuck. You know, I'm about to be 18, but it's bullshit. So.
Are we talking about the movie producer?
Yeah. I just don't. It kind of was like, why'd she do that? That makes no sense. Shouldn't she be asking the age before it? And it kind of was like, wow.
What do you think is the IQ of the character you were speaking of?
Yeah, like
she is that stupid.
Which is funny because she seemed an iota smarter in the first movie, just a little bit smarter.
That's the reason why I'm a little bit upset because I was like, you
yeah.
a little bit smarter in the first film.
Thank fuck her child got taken away from her.
That was probably the best line, is that, oh, my daughter's with my mom. Oh, good.
I love how little that factors into the movie at all, though. Like, she has this kid out there.
It was from the first movie.
But she's just not, she didn't care to pick up that thread at all. She was like, what if we just did the first movie again, but longer and dumber?
Yeah.
Longer,
instead of like
harder,
picking
and
up
dumber.
on the actual story thread that was
making
left
it
off
more
from the first
convoluted
movie.
and harder to find the message. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like there was an actual like story thread that she could have picked up on, and instead she's like, let's just do Showgirls again.
Pretty much. Because I have to say, watching this movie, all I could think of was, that's from the first movie. That's from the first movie. That's from the first movie.
Yeah.
And all I can think of is this movie's fucking boring.
That's also true.
A lot of things just keep happening over and over again. Like, it's very repetitive, and not a lot happens.
So you're saying this was inspired a lot by Catch-22.
Yeah.
And I do understand that this is a sequel, but it's hard for me to give credit to a movie that's a sequel that's basically a ripoff of what you just did before, just worse.
Yeah.
Without
it's not showing much creativity.
Yeah, without any real justification for why this is here.
Oh, so you mean Bigger, Fatter, Liar?
Yeah.
Yes. At least with Rush Hour 2, yes, it's the same general premise, but there were elements that were different. At the very least, they were in a different country.
More or less casual.
It's like they had a haha, the shoe is on the other foot now sort of thing, at least with Rush Hour 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This one is No, you just kicked Nomi out of her shoes and stepped into them, and they didn't fit at all.
This is more like a Teen Wolf,
Mhm.
Yes,
where it's just like, same story, different town.
all the way down to bringing in Grant Plummer. Why were you in this movie, man?
He was
I'm
contractually obligated. Everybody was signed on for 5 movies when they signed on for Showgirls.
Everybody got sequels and shit.
Everybody's got sequels.
Scott, did you say the worst line or your worst line?
No, I don't think I did. Uh, Mine is uh, I like older women. Women are like bananas. They're sweetest when they're ripe, right before they shrivel. But you are a banana split with a cherry on top and nuts. Yeah,
Damn it. Okay.
that guy had some fun lines throughout, but that one made me
I
cringe.
I honestly did like him. He was not the best actor, but I liked him
He was having
just
fun with
because
it.
of what he had.
He was like just being a monster.
And as somebody who has been thrown several corny lines, I have to say I've never been thrown that particular line before.
That's all. Yeah, that was a lot.
Also, that's one of those lines where you're like, "Thank you." Where do I go with that?
What, Miss?
Well,
Nobody's called you a whole dessert before?
actually, somebody has. Somebody has called me a dessert before.
You ain't a snack, you the whole dessert.
And even that, I was like, thanks. It didn't help that he was like 80 years old.
You aren't a snack, you're the whole dessert.
Sir, I would break you.
Apple pie
Hey, yo.
Aren't you an apple pie with ice cream on top with a cherry on top of it with nuts?
Okay, you were joking, but that wasn't too far off from what he said. That's why it's kind of hard for me to react to that because it's like, thanks, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that's a southern tone. Some people do that stupid stuff down here. So yeah.
Let's see, what was the worst line for me? What can I pick out of this treasure trove that was the worst line? Anything that came out of Penny's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything.
Yes, she's right.
It was just the delivery. Now, not to say I didn't laugh at what she was
I
saying,
felt dumber.
but yes, exactly. I felt dumber for watching her this
Yeah.
whole time, and we had to spend so much time with her.
I
Oh,
was
that was one. The fact that she didn't know what a snuff film was. It's like, I don't believe you.
me neither. Like, huh?
No, I believe that character specifically would not know.
I don't even believe that. I believe she did know
She knew what a
because
prostitute was, so she got
well,
it.
I mean, you don't have to think that hard about what a prostitute is.
That
Like,
is
Mm.
true.
even little kids know that one. But I don't know. It just, that line bothered me because I'm like, I don't believe you. And maybe it was because of how she delivered it, because she didn't seem shocked enough for me to believe she didn't know what this was.
Oh,
We're almost done. But we're at the best part of this show.
Mhm.
We get to vote on if it's rotten or not. Eric, I know you've been sitting in anticipation for this, so go ahead, start.
Well, you have to ask me.
Is it rotten or not?
Absolutely. All right, so I just had to check and see where it's currently rated.
Is it
It's cur-
1.9?
no, that's IMDb. It is rated at a 4%.
I thought it was
Really?
10.
I'm seeing it right here. Showgirls 2, 14%.
Same
Let me
here. I
click on
see
it, make
too.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep, it's currently unrated. It's got a 14% on the audience score.
Well,
Oh
of
shit.
course. Yeah.
Audiences love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked at a critic review. Brilliant film, not a chance. That's the whole review. Now this movie sucks. It's boring. It's not sexy. Um, I guess it's entirely constructed on reference movie I've never seen.
Honestly, yeah,
Um,
if the first movie did not exist, this movie would not exist at all.
No,
mhm.
no, this is
Mm.
barely a movie.
Oh. Well, the article I was reading on it said something interesting about like the first one's a cult classic, but this one is actually designed to be a cult classic, unlike the first one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like a weird like you have to have an extreme appreciation for the first movie in the first place to even
Yeah,
consider watching this.
I think what she needs to learn is needed to learn was that lightning doesn't strike twice. I am going to give this a 7.
7%.
7%.
Okay, I have to ask because that's pretty generous. Why 7%?
Oh. I'd say I didn't feel like giving it a 0. And I gave it half of what it's currently got an audience score of.
You think it's half as bad as the critics or
I,
as the
I think
audience
it is.
says?
I think it is currently twice as bad as what is rated.
Twice, yeah, twice. Half.
Scott, is it rotten?
Yeah. I mean, just like as a movie, I guess it's like it's not good. I had fun watching it, but like yeah, I can't say that it's a good movie. I guess I would give it I I'm gonna give it a 19 because I think it's a little bit better than the audience is saying it is. But that's also maybe my nostalgia and appreciation for the first movie.
So basically, what you're saying is this movie made you appreciate what could have been.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
All right, Zach, is it rotten?
Oh, of course it's rotten. I did want to point out I found a positive review on Rotten Tomatoes
Ooh.
uh, about it from somebody who writes for Slash Film. The film is a daunting, swirling phantasmagoria of storylines, weird back and forth, and just as much bizarro character vacillation as its predecessor. And honestly, that's not inaccurate.
Yeah, I am looking at it right now. It is only barely fresh because it has gotten a score of 6.5 out of 10, which
Yeah,
only barely considers it to be fresh.
I know, but I'm like that's actually like a pretty specific comment. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
that's just correct. I'm gonna give it a 16 just because it's I enjoy this kind of shit. I'm glad shit like this gets made because this is what I either get drunk and or high to and put on and watch. You know, I love this kind of shit. It's the greatest to me. Like I want to watch something that I've never seen before, and that's what this kind of shit is. It's what, like who does this? Who
It is somehow like nothing you've seen before, and also a complete
exactly
ripoff
what
of
I've seen
Showgirls.
before?
All right. So I pulled up the audience scores, and one of the first things that are here it says looks like my college movie project with more nudity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that too.
You did your college movie project wrong, man.
I will go next. Is it rotten?
Is it rotten milk?
I mean, duh. Yes, it is absolutely. But it's also that rotten that it's like, okay, if I take it for what it is and turn my brain off, don't associate with the first movie, and just have fun with how schlocky it is. I agree with Eric, except for I'm going to give it a 5%.
You know what? Just because you guys are all going so low, I'm gonna bump it up to 24.
Yeah,
Put it right where
this is great.
Showgirls is at right
Yeah,
now.
this is great.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was a spite move.
I mean, like,
Go ahead.
I give it somewhat of a pass because of Glenn Plummer. And yes, I'm going to keep glazing him because he is such a great actor. And I just love his last scene where he just literally walks off looking like, don't nobody say nothing to me, just give my check and let me go home.
Hey, You guys
That's how
are
he left the
all
movie.
you're all correct, but I had fun, so I'm giving it a high
And
Yeah.
score.
also, I did like the maid detective. Like, she just
Yeah,
got so many chuckles out of me because I'm like, are we really doing this right now?
it was a spin-off.
That prison exit was just a roof somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Although I was kind of upset because I guess there's no good way of saying it. The trans
Yeah,
man
yeah.
at the end. I kind of wish we had more time with that person because they seem kind of cool. Like, they seemed interesting enough that there could have been more with that person.
Yeah, they kind of came out of nowhere.
They really did. It's kind of like, wait, this
Yeah,
person knows how to read?
yeah, it's like with which is weird because during the show we had it's like that one of the dancers they implied that they wanted to be a trans woman,
Mhm.
and then finally towards the end of the movie we actually do get a trans woman.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Which also, that first character, also a reference to the first movie to some extent. He's a combination of like two characters, if I recall. Uh, oh
Anyway, you
God,
you still need to ask Matt.
I am. I didn't forget. Mac, is it rotten?
oh yes, this is 100% rotten. It's 100% rotten. This is fucking rotten. It's rotten as fuck. I get it's B movie. But
More like a Z movie, man.
Yeah,
B movies are not even this. B movies are not
Mac,
too.
go all the way to the end of the alphabet on this one.
Yeah, it's a Z movie.
It's a
Like,
Or an X movie.
It's don't. There's no, it goes all the way to the end.
It's not quite a triple X.
Even all the way to the last letter. Even a movie like this, pornos are not 2 hours and 30 fucking 20 fucking minutes. It's too damn long. I was waiting for the end of this film. It didn't end. It's a movie that has no substance. It's boring. Look, Scott, Clippendorf's Tribe still sucks. It's a bad film.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Let me finish.
No, no.
Let me finish. It's bad, but I can argue that this is worse. Like, Clippendorf's Tribe was bad for a certain reason.
I think Krippendorf's Tribe is worse for society.
Yeah.
But I laughed. There were some parts in the film I laughed at, and
That says more about you than
I forget. Was Krippendorf's Tribe like the first movie where we just gave it zeros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Krippendorf's Tribe, I didn't speed through it. I didn't put the turbos. I didn't turn the speed up on the damn film.
it was also like an hour shorter than this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Significantly shorter
It's
movie.
significantly shorter, and you can get through it quickly.
Yeah.
You can get through the pain.
I just had specific hatred of that movie.
Oh yeah.
oh, because it's bad.
It's bad.
This is a bad movie.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it's bad. So
There's few redeemable
there's
moments
few
in that
redeemable
movie.
things about that film that makes
It was hard to find a best line and a best scene.
So okay, I want to put it like this: as a film,
Mhm.
as a film that's been directed, edited, and everything, it's worse than Clippendorf's Tribe.
All right, let's
Sure.
let's
Yeah, production wise.
Krippendorf's Tribe is a more competent movie than this.
There we go. That's exactly right.
Yeah, because it was made by like an actual film studio.
Exactly.
And this was made by Rena Riffle and her
This
friends.
film sucked.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if they like had like studios where they shot this, or they just found places and started recording.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that because they were in the
Yeah.
middle of the daggone woods.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of
the-
stolen footage in this movie where they're just like in public places,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hiding cameras.
the second dance show was very clearly just somebody's living room.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched. Me and Scott watched Double Down. I had more fun watching Double Down than this.
Most of that movie takes place in a desert.
Yeah, but that movie was fun, and you guys.
It's just Neil Breen alone in a desert with
It
cans
was
of tuna
fun, Scott. We had fun.
and like
It
6
was
laptops.
stupid. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
I loved it.
That was funny.
I was reminded a lot of it while watching this movie.
I had had more fun watching that because I laughed at that movie more than I did. I was like,
It's a better movie. I
it's a better
agree.
movie. So with that said, even though I think it's worse than Commodore Drive, I'm giving this a 1%.
A one.
It's that bad. 1. I really want to give it a
Give
0.
it like a negative.
Huh?
If it's worse than Krippendorf's Drive, you should give it a negative, right?
I
I
would.
feel like we need to up your tolerance for like Z movies and just flood you with a bunch of them.
The thing is, he does have a tolerance for them, but only specific ones. Like he likes Neil Breen.
I like Neil
Yeah.
Breen. I could sit
And
through
this
Neil
is
Breen.
very Breen-esque.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
could sit
is.
through Neil Breen. Neil Breen.
This is
I
this is
actually
like
say
a this is kind of like a Neil Breen movie.
Yeah, actually, Neil Breen, I actually would put at a 25 or higher than this because I could watch it and laugh at it. Like this is.
Like,
Is it because there's more action going on, or what's
but there's
the...
not really action in Neil Breen movies.
No, it's just
Said-
stupid.
I said more, not a lot.
Like he'll like shoot a person, but he'll be like sitting down, and it'll just like he'll be in one room, and he'll cut to another guy getting shot in a different room.
He'll sit up there and watch his wife die as he's sitting in the pool, butt ass naked, has his ass out. I'm sitting there like, okay,
Yeah.
this is stupid.
That's not that far off from what happens in this movie.
No.
Yeah, but they don't have Nicolas Cage in it. Nicolas Cage look alike in that damn film. Come on.
So what you're saying is you want to see Neil Breen's ass more than Rena Riffles.
No, no, you're wrong. What I wanna
I'm just
see-
trying to understand your logic here. Man.
What I want to see is just don't make it more fun.
Okay,
I was bored.
Mac, I'm going to try to help you out by asking a question to all of you. Okay. So we all agree it's a bad movie. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. What is one scene that either you would take out or redo to make, at the very least, that scene better?
I think we could cut out like the entire middle third of this movie.
We can just cut out this movie altogether.
I got one. I actually got one. I would cut out the whole thing with the first Star Dancer because it's totally pointless.
Mhm.
You just cut right to Katya is already the Star Dancer.
I would
Yeah,
have to
the
agree
movie's
with
true.
that. Like, that first
You
dancer
hit-
made
you
no
hit-
sense.
You hit the nail on the head. I really would cut that out because that would cut the time.
But
by a lot.
it's also just Showgirls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's literally Showgirls,
Yeah.
but you know.
You could literally, in fact, to enhance it, if you really want to put that scene, you could literally do like a montage, a short montage. You can do what she did in a short montage. It'll cut the runtime down and actually make it a little bit more digestible as opposed to what we got. Because now you're just sitting through this whole slog of this is just happening to Showgirls. I'm bored. That's what happened. So I agree with you, Scott, 100%.
And I think that's something Scott and I talked about briefly, where that very first woman served no purpose
No.
because it went to Katya, and you would think it would go to Penny, and it never did.
Yeah.
No, they leave Hollywood and go somewhere else, and then they do that plot.
Right. Like, the ordering was really weird. So it was like, well, what was your... Why I'm asking questions? Carry
What?
on.
Why did they run off together just so that she could break her ankles?
Yeah, and I was confused about a lot of like where anything was taking place because it all just looked like the backwoods of Pennsylvania.
Shout outs to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
It did
Chris
look,
walks through the background.
it did look like the backwoods of Pennsylvania.
Hey, what's happening here?
She's just stumbling across the backwoods of Pennsylvania, running into pimps and whores.
Like you could tell me that this takes place. You can tell me that this takes place in California. This looks like it takes place in the Poconos.
Yeah.
Yes.
if it takes place in California, it's Northern California where all the weed farms are.
How else do you think they got
Well,
through that movie?
Where all the weed farms were going to be. 'Cause I don't think
But,
weed
okay,
was
so-
legal in California just yet. at
So
this
you
point.
said
It's
what
funny,
part?
I think it was.
What part did you say could be cut out, Eric?
the entire middle third of this movie.
Basically the same thing. I think you're saying.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I think that lines up to be about the same time
Okay.
frame.
Yeah.
cut-
All
cut-
agreements, that middle part can go.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
can.
Cut out about 40 minutes in the middle of this movie.
And that
Yeah.
shortens the time and it makes everything tolerable. It makes
Then
it
it's like a 10 out of 10.
no, it's not a 10 out of 10.
No.
No, no, no. Now you're going a little crazy. It goes from a one
Right.
to if you cut that out and just do a montage, it
I-
goes from a 1 to possibly a 25. Possibly.
That's a big
That's a
jump.
big jump.
It's a
That's a
big
lot.
jump. I'm just saying because there is some points, but that literally what made the. What I'm saying is that whole process made the film a slog. It
Mhm.
made such a long slog to where I
Mhm.
just didn't care about the film anymore. Where if you take
Yeah.
that out, I might push it up a little bit. I might give it a 25. But I had to see the film. This is assumptions. I had to see the film.
Okay, we need like Topher Grace to edit this down to like a digestible amount.
Mm.
No, let's not put Topher Grace through that.
Come on. He can do it. If anyone can pull it off.
He's the only
Okay.
one of that 70s show not canceled.
Yeah, honestly.
No, yet.
Yeah.
How about you, Zach? Do you agree? Do you have any other answer?
Um, no, I don't really. Honestly, I'm not sure what I would do with this. I'm more interested in in pushing the franchise forward, not fixing the film.
I got you. Don't worry, we'll fix it. Ooh.
We'll fix it in the sequel.
Oh no, mine's not. Mine's the actual.
Hey, speaking of that, tell
All right.
me about your sequel or reboot pick.
I'm gonna drop my sequel and then I got a dip. So my movie is gonna be Showgirls 3: The Minor Leagues, but it's just Showgirls again, but with child beauty pageants and it's PG-13.
Oh no.
So what? Little Miss Sunshine?
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Oh God.
It's just Showgirls a third time, but with child beauty pageants.
Hey, you can
Oh,
use Penny's
God.
daughter.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I gotta.
Yeah.
So you follow me on Twitter at Bunk Bunker. I gotta get out of here. Bye bye.
All right.
See you,
See you
Chris.
later.
Is it, why did I call him Chris?
All right. All right. I'll go ahead and get my bullshit out the way. Yeah. I don't know if Miss is going to agree with me on this, and she probably. I don't know. Sometimes me and her thinks the same way, but my film is called. It's not because Showgirls. It's just going to be called Molly, a Showgirls Showgirls story.
We're doing a spin-off?
Yeah. Yeah. So we follow the story of Molly, how she got justice for what happened in the original Showgirls film. At the end of the day, Molly, played by Gina Rivera, gets her justice.
Played by Cousin Faith from Soul Food.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Let me guess, Miss. You were like on. You weren't thinking that, but
Well, okay, I'll say this, but then finish your pitch. I actually have a part of what you say that's similar.
Molly also factors into mine a little bit.
Yeah, hashtag justice for freaking Molly.
yeah.
I mean,
Molly, yeah.
You might be saying that after my pitch.
Yeah, but my
Because I don't know that I necessarily do justice for Molly.
Well,
but she is in mine.
My film is literally, and I know it's gonna sound boring, but I feel like my film is more of a courtroom drama, and I feel like it's sort of a made-for-TV type of film.
It's a courtroom drama?
Yeah.
I'll say mine. I think I know who it is, but mine takes place in court too, just not exactly how you're saying it.
Yeah, mine take place in actual court, not court, but actual court. Like, also to make things a little bit funnier, one of the witnesses just happened to be YSL Woody for some odd reason, because I just want him to take the stand and just see what he get. Just let him act for some odd reason, because I just want to see it. If people don't know who YSL Woody is, just look him up, because that case was stupid. He was God Almighty, how you fuck up that case? Anyway, that's what I got. That's my cast. It's gonna be him. I would put Cal McLaughlin in as a cameo. Cal McLaughlin is a cameo. I do want, like I said, I want Gina Rivera is my star. She's the star of the film because it's my.
So why would Kyle MacLachlan show up?
Because because he actually, I think in the film, I forgot, he was the one that literally pushed it to try to de-escalate the situation.
Um, yes.
He tried to de.
Basically, he tried to, well, he told Nomi he was
Mhm.
going to offer hush money to Molly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't actually see that, but that was the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like after Molly's assaulted,
Hmm.
he and Nomi are in
He's trying to
a
protect the.
hallway and saying how we'll just give her money so that she won't say anything.
Yeah, basically what he was trying to do was try to protect. He was trying to protect his client and being basically
Hmm.
being a scumbag.
So
Like, yeah,
that
you're
was
trying to,
not.
huh? What'd you say, Miss?
Hold on. Hold on a second.
Oh no, that's okay. Um, whoa.
I guess
You go ahead. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
you're good. You finish yours?
Yeah, I'll finish my question.
Okay. All right. Mine is Showgirls 3, Pennies in Hell. Uh, Penny is killed in a snuff film
Mm.
in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and her daughter, now more grown up, is trying to find the people who did it. So she, teams up with the detective maid to investigate the crime, find out what happened. They're following up on a lead. They're nearly killed, but they're saved by Nomi because she is also investigating uh, because Molly was killed by the same snuff filmmakers. So that's how Molly factors into mine. So she doesn't
Wow,
exactly get
that's
justice.
Wow.
She yeah, she gets killed. And then Nomi, the daughter, and the detective maid, they catch up with the snuff filmmakers and they get killed. Or no, they don't get killed. They get sent to hell with the snuff filmmakers are Nazis. They're they're using the mystic arts. They send them to hell. Sorry, I'm reading my my notes as I go. And in hell they find Penny and her twin sister, and they come back out and they rain terror on the Nazi snuff
so.
filmmakers.
Hold on, got a question. So in your film, is it possible to get John Leguizamo and Michael Jai
Ooh,
White?
dude, you read my mind. I wrote that down. I literally wrote that down. Nomi and the others find Penny in hell, and they're all turned into spawns, except for Nomi, who becomes a Ghost Rider because why not? And then they return to Earth and rain hell on the Nazi filmmakers.
Oh no, that's a
I
little
skipped.
cut.
I skipped. I skipped the pivotal moment
Yeah,
in
I
my
know. I was
pitch.
about to say, dang, you missed something. You just fucked up right there. You could have had.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if you didn't add it to
yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's no. You don't get no
I
points.
appreciate you calling me out because I would have totally forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait, no, Michael J. No Spawn, no Intimidator. Come on.
No, yeah, they're all spawns.
All right, Zach, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
You're gonna want to go.
Okay. Okay. What's really weird is mine kind of takes inspiration from both of yours, but mine is like a vignette kind of thing. So it focuses on the aftermath of what happened to uh,
Molly.
Molly, Penny, Nomi, and as a bonus feature. So if this was a DVD, this would be an extra scene. Crystal. And for those of you who don't know who Crystal is, she was the main showgirl in the first showgirl, Gina Gershon.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, each character has their own story, but they all tie in together. Actually have them all written down, so bear with me for a second. So this is Molly's story. Each one of them has their own kind of like title for their story. I could not think of one for Molly without it feeling like I'm crossing a line somewhere, whether it was race or otherwise. So I just give her one. So what I wrote is slowly recovering from her brutal assault by Andrew Carver, Molly starts her life as the owner of a costume repair shop. One day, news breaks that her assaulter is accused of harming someone. Molly tries to disassociate from the story until she sees the victim is an older teenage girl. This triggers her PTSD, ultimately affecting her work and placing Molly at an emotional crossroads she can no longer ignore. So that's Molly's story. And then it actually had 3 different endings, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to say which one is the endings are. Penny's story is called With a Jimmy in Her Hand. After the failure of James's choreography number, Penny has to return to the Cheetah while James continues his hustle side jobs. As the months pass and Penny's pregnancy is impossible to hide, her feeling of desirability quickly diminishes. Between losing her job, James's absence, and suffering from postpartum depression after the birth of her daughter, Penny devises an idea after seeing Nomi/Celeste, keep that name in mind, on TV for her new movie role. Penny gives her daughter to her mom and hitchhikes towards LA, now going by Naomi. On her journey, she falls back into her old habits of sex, drugs, and scheming her way from wallet to wallet to fund her trip, slowly morphing from the sweet, naive Penny into the dark, unrepressed Naomi. So that's Penny's story. And Nomi's story is called Whatever Happened in Vegas, ... Nomi, now going by Celeste, is living in a rundown apartment, barely surviving as she struggles to find consistent acting gigs. When the prospect of a new movie comes, Celeste auditions and gets a small part. During production, the star of the film, Camilla Stark, takes a liking to Celeste, eventually proposing a more prominent role opportunity. Celeste excitedly takes the opportunity until she's placed in a situation where her past catches up with her and can jeopardize her rising star. So that's Nomi's story. And I didn't really write Crystal's out because my computer crashed and so I lost hers. But hers was basically that Camilla Starr character. She and Crystal are friends. And so the reason why Nomi is in that position is because Crystal's treachery has loomed once again. So she's still kind of Nomi's puppet master behind the scenes. So that would basically be my pitch. So all 4 of these women's, well, 3, if you count Crystal 4, all 4 of these women's stories intertwine, and it's still kind of that social commentary of support versus getting that one up on females, because that is very much a thing in business, especially in show business. The idea of what is viewed as desirable versus what you perceive as desirable. And, I'm still trying to rectify what Verhoeven was trying to do and make it better while not jumping to that abomination we had to watch for this show yet.
That's pretty solid. You actually thought about story threads that make sense to pick up in a sequel.
Yeah. All I did was just literally did a courtroom drama.
I sent them to hell and made them spawn.
Yeah, which was awesome, but and Eric just literally just said team pageant.
Yeah.
Well,
His might be the darkest.
yeah, his is
The most
darkest.
Verhoeven-esque.
Mine was literally like, hey, yeah,
Yours is a Lifetime movie.
yeah,
Not a bad thing.
Yeah,
I still haven't gone yet, don't say whose is the darkest.
Yeah, I actually want to hear, because Zach already warned me about his, so I want to hear his.
I already know his is dark.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it's the darkest, but it's definitely the most modern. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
One, I found out there is a Showgirls 3. It's called London Calling, also known as You Crazy Bitch. It's on Letterboxd, so it exists. And 2, I tried to challenge myself and make this cheaper than 2.
Man. Okay.
So you're working with a budget of Taco Bell and a piece of paper. Got it.
Right.
Okay.
You're feeding them Taco Bell.
It is a slop drama YouTube video. complete
That's
with
already
plugs,
better.
complete with a plugs and ads about for part two and shit like that, and like ad reads. Uh, about Crystal's granddaughter using her name to get clout on TikTok. She ends up in a content house with an Andrew Tate like figure.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Now, leave everything up to implication, and all she puts out is a supportive statement for the other girls when people find out what's kind of happened. But that's when the video takes a hard turn into misogyny and speculation and like talking about her working with drag reformers, how bad it is, and unhinged Discord calls. So the comedy would come from like the cringy content she puts out and the awful dances.
All right.
So
I mean, I still think Eric's might be darker.
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 Just subject matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing a sequel to
I think
Showgirls
I think I
starring
got
children.
closest to what Verhoeven was trying to say in a
Yeah.
modern
Yeah.
context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Eric was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go dark with this." Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Eric, you went dark. You would have known that Eric, the one, will go darker than any of us.
It's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, bit surprised. Yeah.
Mm. So,
All right. So
so
what's the plan for next time?
Yeah, how do we do this since I'm
Well, I mean,
technically a guest?
well, technically, here's the thing. I mean, I don't know. I think, Miss, you are like unequivocally the fifth person on the show. So honorary
mhm,
first fifth person. So
mhm.
you're
The
welcome
fifth Beatle.
Of
anytime
course.
if you want to do something. But you're unequivocally the fifth person.
Feel free to pick Showgirls 3.
No.
No, it's not streaming anywhere I checked.
No, that's a no. But we'd love to have you back. Next film we're doing, it's my pick, and I have been teasing this all.
Remember, there has to be a swastika in it.
No,
Mhm.
there's not one in this.
Yes.
No, we are
Yes.
doing Observe and Report.
Are you sure there are no swastikas in that?
Positive, there's no swastikas in that film.
Watch there be one in the background.
There's one in the background. I'm going to.
I'm gonna keep my eye open.
I mean, Seth
Watch it if there
Rogen's
isn't,
pretty
but
edgy.
somebody else dies in a bathtub.
I don't think nobody dies in the bathtub in that film.
It's just a joke.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, but we're doing Observe and Report, the Seth Rogen movie of him being a mall cop.
I believe it's directed by David Gordon Green,
Yep.
or maybe Jody Hill. I can't remember.
I think it was no, I think Jody Hill
Wrote it.
wrote it. I believe he.
No, shit. No, Jody Hill directed.
Huh?
Jody Hill directed.
Yeah, it was Jody Hill directed. Yeah, he wrote and directed.
Yeah. Yeah, but because I remember we were going through and we were talking about Seth Rogen films, and I wanted to pick a Seth Rogen film that was directed by that he starred in, but I also came across another film that we're probably going to do in the future, which I'll talk about off air. But until then, we are doing Observe and Report, which basically has half of the Sims friends in there. It don't. It's. I want to say this. Is
Ooh.
the, huh?
Should we do a double feature?
Why you say that? What do you mean?
Because there's another mall cop movie we could be
I don't
double
want to do
featuring
Paul
it.
Paul
with.
Blart. I do not want to do Paul Blart.
What about Paul Blart 2?
No, because the only reason you fucks want to do that is because you must have found a swastika or somebody daggone died in the tub. That's the reason.
I highly doubt there's a swastika or a suicide in either Paul Blart movie. that would be insane. It's way more likely to show up in Observer Report.
No. Zach is like all happy because he knows something. That's not right.
Oh yeah, there was the subplot where Paul Blart takes down the Nazis at the mall. Yeah.
Now, if we were to do a double feature, my other film would be, if it's rotten, Your Highness for some odd reason, but I don't think that has nothing to do with it.
Well, I'm going with a theme.
You really want to do Paul Blart? Because we could.
Look, we don't have to. We can just
I
do
don't
Observer.
want to do Paul Blart because I want.
I was just throwing it out as like a joke, fun
No,
thing.
don't want
Yeah,
to do
it's
that.
not it's
I
not
just
not a
want-
real serious thing.
I want to watch a good film for once. I picked
Okay.
a bad film. I want to make up for what I did.
Well, eventually, aren't we gonna do the pick a good film again?
Yeah, we're gonna do
No.
that eventually, but
Never.
huh?
Never
I-
again.
See, I disagree. Think we need to keep spiraling.
I kind of agree. We got film talk for good movies if we want
Yeah,
to talk about good
exactly.
movies.
We
Like,
never. Oh yeah, we do. We do talk about good films. Yeah,
Sometimes.
sometimes Prince of Thieves. But yeah, we're doing observe and report.
Yep.
So, so
Huzzah.
Mister, you want to show up for that episode? You can watch some.
We see.
Don't feel obligated.
do not.
Huh?
I said don't feel obligated.
Yeah, don't feel obligated. Yeah, but if you want to,
Well, that's how we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. All right, but yeah, observe and report. Uh, plugs. Who wants to go first?
I should go first because I actually have to go as well. You can find me GF1 and DTH Games with Chris. So yeah, find me on one of those two channels.
Cool. Find me and Mac on GF1 Play Wednesdays, and eventually Film Talk will come back. You find us there, and I think that's it, right, Mac? We got anything else?
Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Zach, you got anything?
You should go watch Southbound on Fossum.tv. Really,
Southbound.
no, it's a really good horror anthology.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, watch Southbound and watch Observer Report.
Southbound. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. East, not east. I thought you said eastbound and bound. It's not southbound. Oh,
Mm.
Pay attention to what's going on. Stop looking at your phone,
I
Mac.
was looking to see if another film was right, and I finally
Okay.
figured it out.
Mm.
Wrap it up, Mac. Get us out of here.
All right, cool. All right, guys, that's it for Is It Rotten. We'll see you next time on another episode of Is It Rotten. Bye bye.